Welcome to the South Carolina Military Museum. Located on Bluff Road across from Williams-Brice Stadium and directly behind the T. Eston Marchant National Guard Complex, the museum is the second oldest and fourth largest National Guard museum in the country. Its mission is to honor and chronicle the South Carolina citizen soldier and the Palmetto State's martial tradition, from its colonial founding in 1670 to present-day operations worldwide. The first building of the museum begins by honoring the Palmetto State's leaders and heroes. South Carolina's Adjutant General is the commander of the South Carolina Military Department, which includes the Army and Air National Guard, South Carolina State Guard, and the Emergency Management Division. Featured next are South Carolina recipients of the Medal of Honor. Per capita, South Carolina has more Medal of Honor recipients than any other state. During World War I, 6 South Carolina National Guardsmen received the nation's most prestigious military decoration, which was the most for any state during World War I. This includes Lieutenant General James C. Dozier, one of the most influential adjutant generals in state history. South Carolina was founded as a British colony by 8 wealthy Englishmen, collectively known as the Lord Proprietors. Shortly thereafter, the 1st South Carolina Militia was formed to protect settlements from Spanish and hostile native attacks. This late 16th century wheel-lock rifle was a technological marvel in its time, but ultimately proved too complex and unreliable. During the Revolutionary War, South Carolina was the site of many pivotal battles, where her soldiers were recognized by a gorget-inspired crescent worn on their light infantry caps. In fact, during the famous Battle of Fort Sullivan, South Carolina flew its first flag, which consisted of a white crescent in the upper left-hand corner against an indigo-blue background. The British eventually occupied the entire South Carolina colony, but brilliant guerrilla fighters such as Francis the Swamp Fox Marion and Thomas the Gamecock Sumter were constant thorns in their side. After gaining her statehood, the South Carolina soldier defended the fledgling nation in such conflicts as the War of 1812, the Seminole Wars, and the Mexican War. 4 militia groups in particular are featured in the museum: the Washington Light Infantry, the Palmetto Regiment, the Sumter Guards, and the German Light